ASMR video. This is episode 4 already, which is crazy. But today is a little bit of not a sad day, it's a happy day, but we are moving bases. We are leaving this base behind, moving our base to the village. I have a lot of blocks ready. I also have everything important from our chest, but I have a lot of spruce ready. I'm going to build with a lot of spruce. And I don't know what... I don't know where I'll build it when I'm over there, but I don't know, I'm going to make my way over there and I'm going to do it. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys there. The sign is being moved, by the way. So, I will write the comment of the day when we make it there. So, everybody, I'll wave goodbye to the base. I'll wave goodbye to the base. It served us very well. Very, very cool. And I'm looking forward to a new base and building that, even though it'll probably be similar to that one. I can't lie, I'm not an expert, but yeah, I'll see you guys over there because I'm going to need to do quite a bit of running, and I'm not going to loot on the way, so there's no point. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Guys, I'm walking back to the base. I went a little bit left than I do last time, and look at that. Oh my god. That is a woodland mansion, bro. That is a woodland mansion. I can tell you right now, with absolute certainty, we are going nowhere near that. I will go to the ruin portal next to it and get the loot from there and keep going towards the base. I am not going near this thing. That is genuinely terrifying because everything in there does so much damage on hardcore, and there's so many of them in there. That is genuinely creepy. There's so much scarier in hardcore as well. Bro, that's so creepy. That is so creepy. Look at that, man. It's like peeking over the trees. Alright, let's see what we have here along the way. I'm not going to take the gold sword. I'm not really going to take any of this. I guess I'll take the pickaxe, but I don't really need any of it. My god. Okay guys, let's get a little bit close to it. We're going to tempt fate just a little bit. We're not going to get close to it, but I just want to see it. Oh my god. I just lagged. I'm lagging. Okay, whatever. Oh my god. I can hear them. Guys. Let me take a photo for my friends, guys. This is funny as. There we go. Okay, we will continue onwards to our journey. I would be lying if I said I didn't want to sneak, get a chest or something. But there seems to be no chests here. I'm gonna look around. Try to be maybe a little bit cheeky, guys. That's a stairway. Look at this, man. That is so creepy, bro. Look at this, man. Guys, this is creepy but awesome. I don't really want to fall down here. Can't I negate the fall damage of the boat? Am I tripping? What? Since when was there spawners? Since when was there spawners in woodland mansions? Skeletons. No real mobs there. Oh, one of the big guys actually. Don't want to go near him. We're checking for chests out in the middle of nowhere, but there probably isn't any. Doesn't really look like it. That's a bed. Shall we check ground floor? Let's have a little fun, shall we? Did not mean to fall down there. Let's check ground floor. Okay, come on. You gotta forgive me a little bit. Don't do anything to me, bro. Chill, bro. chests in the inner sanctum or something. I mean, I would be lying if I said these books don't look good, because we could probably use books. I guess we can do some mining to the outside part of this. Yeah. Guys, let's not be too cheeky. Could be a chest in there, but I'm not risking getting in this place. Okay, my friend wants to sleep. I guess I can. Let me tunnel away from these guys. And build a little area. Guys. Let me turn off my fan. Because I'm recording now. This is creepy, yeah. Oh, some coal. There's not really a point going that direction. Oh, one of those Avokas too, bro. Like, I want to try and get loot from there, I'm not gonna lie, but like, that Avoka could rip me apart. Guys, do we do it? Do we do it? I have so much in my inventory. What do I want to throw out? Throw out the gold pickaxe. Throw out the flint and steel. I kind of need the three. Throw out the iron pickaxe. Guys. Nothing there. Okay, not worth it. Wait, this is a blocked off area, right? There's nothing down there. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Okay, I need a shift to get out there. I could use these books. Like, really use these books. For when we need an enchanting table. That is a crazy amount of books. Get me back through here. This is scary. Okay. Also, I'm sure my hair is looking chopped today as ever. Do we risk this one? Or destroy more from here? Okay, 60 books. That should be enough for actually bookshelves, which is cool. Okay, this is where we were last time. We keep going. More and more dudes here. Bang, bang, bang. This is looking pretty empty, but I'm assuming the inner sanctums is where there's more stuff. But don't worry guys, I know I'm in hardcore. I will not be trying to fight any of these guys. Oh, it looks like this isn't even bottom floor. Because those guys have axes. The guys that have axes, I should say, do so much damage. And this is just a long hallway, okay. Oh. Three floored, I guess. There's probably not windows on this floor. Probably not windows on this floor though. Let's check around here just to make sure. No. I'm not gonna try to fight one of them. That's silly. Okay. That is the intermission on our way. That is absolutely crazy. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the base unless something else cool happens. Okay guys, I have found a base spot. This one. here, right? So we're going to have all this area to build with once I level it down. So I'm going to level all of this down, probably do about that water there. And so we'll have this whole area to ourselves, which is the villages right there. I don't know whether I want to go down to the last layer here or upper layer. I think I want to get down to the last, which that'll be a lot of work. And I want to build a moat around the back, which I think could be funny. And also defensive, so I want to do that as well. So yeah, I guess I won't put it all on camera. I'll do it, at the end of it. Is that little workstation here? What I have is cobblestone on the go because I want to build it out of stone brick. So I'm having that going while I'm doing the sand, doing the dirt. But yeah, my friends are building over there. So they're going to do their thing over there. We're going to do our thing here, and I won't do the mining on camera because it's just a bunch of dirt. But yeah, I'll see you all at the end of it. guys. Oh, you guys didn't see me leave, but I did. I left for a bit because one of our friends over there, no word of a lie, got poisoned by a witch, is on 2 hearts, and left the realm because he would die without it. So he left the realm. Absolutely nuts. What a situation to be in. So we're trying to figure out a way to help him, bro. But I am done now. They're gonna do their thing for a bit and don't need my help yet. So we have all this flat plane, by the way. I hope you enjoyed the montage. All this flat plane to do what we want with. And I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do with this or the water over there. Because I want to build a moat, but also I sort of want to build a moat, but at the same time I want to build a wall, like a big castle wall. I think that would be amazing, but I think I can do both. But it's funny because I don't want to make this just a montage video, because I'm already recording for quite a long time, and I don't want to make this just a montage. So what I will do is I think I'll make at least a little base on the inside. I don't quite know what I want to do, but we can at least start building on the base with all of these spruce and stone we have. Also, the dude almost died, came back and shot me a spyglass, which is pretty cool. I don't know where we want to build because I sort of want to like have different areas, like area farm and area this and that. I think I want to have my base maybe somewhere in the middle though. So I'm going to build it probably, honestly, here. I don't know what I want to do with the wall or anything, so I'm going to just build it a little bit in. Actually, I'll build it like here. Okay. How big do I want it? Because it's a pretty big... Actually, you should move that across because it's a pretty big house. So I've got to think how I want to build it. Like we have like a massive space to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 right here. Do we want our house that big though? I mean, what are we going to do with a house that big? We'll figure something out. I feel like I don't like a big house though. The only thing is I like a small house and then like utility everywhere else. Because while this house is big, it isn't really going to be that useful, I guess, is my thinking. Also might move it back 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I sort of want it. I want to have this as like a beachfront sort of part as well though. I mean, I'll just go here, I guess. I need to make sure that it's uneven, so I can place a double door. I think it needs to be, no, it needs to be even for a double door. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, yeah, that's actually nice. Okay. This looks in line with that, and that's in line with that. Okay. Let's go. This is a very good layout. Do I need a house this big? No. But do I want a house this big? Yes. What? See, the thing is, I like to look around the farm. That's the only thing. So, would I rather build it in the middle or rather build it on the corner, like over there maybe, than have all this place to do stuff? You know what I mean? Like if we do the house in the middle, it feels like the house will get in the way of everything else. Instead of like we tucked it away in that corner. No, I think it would be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I sort of want wooden support beams as well. So I will See, actually, how I'm gonna do them. 5. On the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's not even, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about on the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still uneven, bro. If I move everything across one. Is what I'm thinking. Move everything across 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then leave this part in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mirroring up with the door on the other side. Or maybe a door I'll have on the back side. Because I definitely want to have this as a little back area. I think that would be cool. Pretty useless, but pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, update. He didn't die by the poison, which is very good. I spent a lot of work on my foundations of the base. It's very annoying to build foundations of the base. But this is what I've got so far. It's a pretty big base. You guys know that I like to put logs along the bottom like that. But I don't know how that'll look as compared to just foundations, stone foundations. Because this will be the level of the base, right? So technically I could do this instead of just over that. So let's put them both together and see what it looks like. See, both have an aesthetic though, bro. That's the problem. Both have a pretty good aesthetic. Because I don't want my stuff to look like a woodland mansion either. So it'll be glass there, and then more, some more stone. So let's simulate it here. Because I don't know how to look. See, my problem is, I feel like that sort of just adds too much wood. Whereas if I do that, I can put more wood on the top there. I think I'll do that one. I don't really know what, I don't really know how much I'll record of this. I won't do a time lapse like the other one. I'm just sort of going to, I don't know, just sort of like chill, I guess. Chill with my friends. I'll make this house. It's going to be a bit of a weird video because we're not really doing anything. So, actually, I don't think I'll play with my friends or talk to my friends. I think I will just chill in here with you guys. I don't know what to make the floor though. That's an issue I'm having. I'm thinking maybe deep slate tile, but it might make it too dark. Also, how high do I want the walls? Do I want the walls like 4 high, or do I want like a grand sort of, you know, like a grand wall, like grand walls to high walls? I think I want a sort of grand one. So, for example, up one more than I would usually go, and then about right, and then like this. Because there won't be windows here. Like this, and then sort of like Let's see how that looks. Keep in mind we're going to have stairs out the front too. See, now I'm almost feeling like the wood should be there, because the wood sort of breaks up the wood sort of breaks up the like a vibe of the what am I trying to say? The wood sort of breaks up the vibe of the stone. I don't think I want more stone. I'll build those anyways, but could even go some spruce stairs. Okay, we have a few stairs to pick from. It's gonna be a big base, by the way, pretty big base. Okay. Okay. Do we want stairs down there? Is what we're looking at. I mean, sort of. I don't really know. Or do we just run logs across the bottom? See, I'm sort of more inclined to run logs across the bottom. So instead of this, we'll do something like this. Like the logs at the bottom, but because we're doing a higher roof, I think the logs on the bottom should fit. Yes, the logs on the bottom fit more. Okay, we'll do logs on the bottom. Okay. Weirdly old construction. Oh, it's not weirdly, but it is an old construction video. Okay, I better sleep. Okay. Back in the. Oh, that guy's a trident. I really want that trident. They never drop their tridents, man. Tridents are so rare. Do I want. The thing is, do I want. Here's another thing. I think I sort of want double windows, you know what I mean? The problem with double windows is it sort of gets rid of the right, I basically feel like I'm building a woodland mansion. And then maybe like a single cell window there. It's not a woodland mansion because the woodland mansion obviously made out of wood and some stone, I think, but bro, how does stripped spruce look though? No, I don't like that. I should not have done that. It's okay. Bang. Like it's alright, but not my type of feel. Okay, I'll use that all for wood. So I'm thinking this, I might actually, I don't have much sand is the issue. I know they have a lot of sand, so I might take sand from them. I sort of want to do like a complex design is the only thing. Like I like the complexity of like slabs and stuff. Like something like this instead. Like this instead of a window. Like, okay, let me just build a crafting table over here actually. Is that lazy of me? Probably. Make some slabs. Something like that instead. The only thing is I think it uses, you know what I would like to do? As much as I like stone, I sort of almost want to make this a deep slate wall, like deep slate. It would look really cool here. The only problem is if I do deep slate, I have to go mine a metric crap ton of deep slate. But I think deep slate would look really cool. Deep slate slates or bricks. This sort of like dark, mysterious sort of place. The only problem is like I can't do corners well. is it another thing? I make like maybe an indent corner. Like something like... Okay, maybe we'll do it on the other side. So an indent corner, so I'm thinking maybe like something like... Something like this. Let's see. I think I like that instead of just the basic flatness, because I feel like otherwise it's too basic. But then how do we shape the rest of the wall with it is the thing. Can move these all forward one. Like this one, let's do the corner ones. Because I like the corners. I am torn between how expensive deep slate is and doing it with that. And doing it with just regular stone. And see, now that I've done that, that turns this uneven. Doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't know, man. This is the trouble. I really like the look of this, but I also really like the look of deep slate. You know what I can do? Right, here's what I can do. I can get enough deep slate so that I can make half deep slate and half like this. I think I'll do that. Okay, I'll get some deep slate and I'll be back. Actually, you know what? No, you guys can come caving with me. I have to do a lot of caving. Well, I have had to do a lot of caving. Don't worry, I can use one of the copious amounts of dirt for building blocks. Okay. Where is the iron here? This is such a weird video, by the way. Such like a no direction video. Okay. And I've been recording for a long time. A lot longer than usual. But I found this little cave. Here. Right next to our base. That I will actually, now that I don't think I have a bucket, but I will make a bucket, unless I have a bucket. It feels odd that I wouldn't have a bucket, but I guess not. Okay. I will make a bucket for water, to build like a waterfall down it. Okay, well that should be up one. Like that. Okay. See what we can do here. Oh my god. Wait. I need torches. Let's mosey our way. Oh my god, this is all good, yo. But I had the idea of like turning this into a mine, maybe. That sort of made sense in my mind, at least. In my mind, get it? Terrible joke, I know, I'm sorry. That sort of made sense in my mind, but I don't know how good it would work out in practice. Also, I smelted all this stone for it to maybe not be useful, but it's about the process, isn't it? Not the end result. Okay. This. Dude. I gasped there because I thought I heard the sound of a warden. There's so many enemies here, by the way. Let me just run through. Light this place up. There's deep slate already. What are we looking for? Legit, just deep slate, bro. We're not really looking. I mean, on mine while we're here, I'll turn this into like a semi-mining video. probably build the house or a lot of the house off camera. At least once we get the base design down. I sort of want to get the regular base design down packed. Get out of here, man. Of course, I'm always going to grab more gold, bro. I know these videos are relaxing, and I get how they are relaxing. It's a little bit funny to me envisioning them as relaxing when they're just me looking at the house I'm building, or like building the house I'm building, instead of like some cool like action adventure thing. So I always feel like I have to put some action in. Not like that's why I'm doing this specifically, but I guess a little bit of the time it feels like my videos aren't entertaining enough in the certain way that people expect. Also take note that we can go further here, and I'd rather go down here, but there is resources back there that we need. You guys know I love smaller like parts of the cave than bigger parts. Okay, bro. There's just water everywhere. That's really annoying. We don't need that much deep slate, but we can make like some caving out of it while we're here. This has been a particularly exhausting video because of the shoveling all the dirt. It was crazy exhausting. And now I have to fill up the rest of the video with mining and building a house and, you know, as much as I can. Which, don't get me wrong, I love making videos. This is nothing new to me, but I guess with like Clash Royale and stuff, I never had to put in this much work, this much like off-camera grinding. And now I do, and it's sort of crazy. It's unnatural to me, but is welcomed all the same. Getting some really good, oh my god, baby John, getting some really good resources here. So I'll just mine a bit of deep slate here and there as I go. So I will. Okay, that's a drowned glowing, bro. This like vibrant visuals glowing has me like confuzzled. I realise this video is going to be like making a base, and then there's just a cave intermission, which could be weird, but okay, my friends need to sleep, so I'll just leave the room. Right, they finally slept. They did like a fake sleep thing, and now they finally slept. I think just with a few more deep slate, I should have enough. I shouldn't need more than like maybe a stack. But we are getting a lot of iron. I do treat this as a intermission. It definitely is a break for me, but it's still a lot of work. Not the main playing Mario, just hard work. I get that, but I don't know, man. Building like a big house is always just exhausting for me. That's why in everything I build a small house, but I never build a big house. And I was like, you know what? For this one, I finally want to build a big house. So here we are. I sort of be as my sword will run out eventually, which kind of sucks, but we are getting a lot of iron at least. Wow. Okay. What is going on there? Okay, fair enough. That was a weird moment. Oh, this goes nowhere. Bro, they do not shoot that quick when you have your shield up. Like what, bro? And the skeleton's in water, so that's broken, bro. Get out of here, man. Matter of fact, I'm blocking that off, bro. I did not want to deal with things coming out of that out of nowhere. Same as here. Okay. Get redstone here, I suppose. Probably have a redstone I use for redstone in the future. I don't really know. Okay, what up here? I have a lot of junk. Bang. Go up here for more stuff here. I guess I've never really watched other ASMR creators play Minecraft, unless they're like speedrunning it, so it's weird to have like a world, a dedicated world, I guess, for hardcore. Throw all this stuff in. Don't need a lot of that junk. Okay, that clears up the inventory out a lot. I just saw those zombies spawn in, that is literally rigged. I'm just gonna let this dude explode, honestly. Trying to get the creeper over here to kill these guys. Okay. Well, I was gonna remember to look up for resources too. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. Oh my god. I don't really think I need more lapis. Right, there is so many. Oh, diamonds. My god, that was close. That creeper full could have hit me. That was risky. Oh, 2 diamonds. Very, very nice. I think my scariest thing coming across here, and it's pretty rare, but coming across a warden. I single press and it places down so many. Also appears to be that amethyst crystal here. Kind of cool to have, I guess. I don't really need it though, so let's not forget about these diamonds. Yippee, yippee, yippee. 1, 2. Okay, only 2, but that means I have 3, which means I have enough for a diamond pickaxe. Very, very cool. Very, very needed in the future. Also, it's good to have gold because if I ever set up some sort of like powered railway system. My god, I thought I heard a creeper. The gold mining sort of sounds like a creeper. Okay. Lots of lapis. Okay. Did see iron on the roof there as well. Wonder if I can fool one over here to creeper. Nice. It feels a little bit risky. Probably isn't that risky, but definitely feels it. There probably isn't that much of a way to go here. I assume this is sort of ending out. It looks like it. There's a lot of resources to grab along the way, but it does look like it's sort of ending out. It did serve me well. How much deep slate do I have? 56. That's definitely enough for what we need it for as well. I need to make like a, I think it's called a stone cutter. Could be useful to have one of those too. Or definitely useful. Okay, and then there was more over here. Guys, I don't play video games this long very often. Getting a special treat, not being a incredibly short video from me, by just me ending. But I gotta add some substance. Okay. Oh, it doesn't end out. It appears it gets bigger. I could get lost lost down here. And that's dangerous. I think if I get lost, I'll make my way. I mean, there's a trail of torches. So it's not going to be very hard. I just need to not go too crazy with the torches, is all. Definitely grab all the iron we can. There's a creeper there. I spotted him out of the corner of my eye. Oh, diamonds. So this is really what I was hoping for, actually. That, the place we go to, like the cave under our base, was absolutely massive in resources. Bro, that is so scary looking, but also so cool looking. Running around trying to find diamonds. Unsuspecting fella there, I guess. Okay. I'm not trying to fall in a pit with zombies either. Oh my god, I see a baby zombie over there, yo. Oh my god. Pickaxe break, that is scary. There's so many endermen, yo. So I'm trying to stay on the same level. I'm not really trying to get that far down. But also keeping in mind I can go that far down. I don't want to. I want to find a warden's place, but I don't want to go in a warden's place. Which is why I'm so curious of what's down in that hole. Also remember that this is hardcore and I can die. And these baby zombies do hurt. Diamonds. Okay. Get the iron too. Because I can't skip out on any resource, guys. Oh, useful. Okay. But nothing is as useful as diamonds. Well, maybe netherite. Nah, netherite can't work without diamonds. Yo, there's a lot of diamonds actually. Nice. That is an insane amount actually. Oh my god, where did you just come from, bro? Witch. And skeleton. Guys, remember, I've got to play it safe too. Bro. I really want to see what's down in this water, but I don't want to die. Are you kidding me? Get that. Man. These guys, bro. I would definitely think about heading back. Not really trying to die down here. We've got the deep slate we need. Lit up a good area this place so that when we come down next time it'll be pretty safe, or much safer than it was. It's over, bro. Why did I do that? That was so silly. I knew it would hit me, but I thought I'd be able to get my shield up. I'm devastated. My friends are in here, we're getting so hyped up about our base spot, we're getting all of this sort of stuff, and I die by a creeper. A creeper. Alright, I'm gonna put out a community note about what to do. My vote is, it's gonna be an option of like regular Minecraft or like another hardcore series or just a regular Minecraft series. My personal pick would be another hardcore series and I play it safer, but I'm going to leave that completely up to you guys. I guess thank you all for watching. It was very fun while it lasted, and I'll see you all later.